All right, everybody, welcome back for another episode of the Bourbon Life Postcast. I'm your host, Mark, and with me, as always, is my toboggan-wearing buddy, Matt. Matt, how you doing?
Hey, Mark, I'm doing great. We are back for season 2,
episode 7.
7?
This is episode 7, I believe, of season 2.
Goodness gracious.
Of our podcast. Yeah, or we're doing a postcast, but yes.
Yeah, wow. Season
Isn't that crazy?
2, episode 7. That is crazy.
We are flying through it.
But we're back.
We are back. Yeah, and we had a great show tonight.
Oh my gosh, did we ever have a great show?
Yeah, don't ruin it.
We won't.
Tell everybody who we had with us, though.
But we will tell you who we had on the show. We had the master distiller and the general manager of the distillery.
No, distillery manager.
Distillery manager, not general manager.
Gosh.
Sorry, I screwed up his business card. I know.
That's all right. Anyway.
But Conor O'Driscoll from Heave Hill.
I can't say that. Conor O'Driscoll. Okay, I did.
Yeah, you did it great.
I know, but I want to I have a hard time with that. Conor O'Driscoll, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we had a great time.
We did. We had a really good time with Conor. And we got to sample some stuff, of course.
We did. Yeah, we got to start off with the Evan Williams. This is the standard, the black label Evan Williams 86 proofer. I don't know if you guys have ever had that or not before, but we did.
Yep. We sure did.
We did. Yeah. And then what else do we have, Matt?
Then we tried the Larceny, which is a small batch wheated bourbon. And we finished with the Elijah Craig small batch as well. So this was somewhat of a flagship offering.
Yeah.
I think we could say of their products.
I think it's a great way to summarize it. You know, it's funny because when we set the podcast up and the recording session up, I was hoping, because I'm a big fan, everybody knows I love Elijah Craig barrel proof, and I'm thinking, oh, we're gonna get to taste that and a couple other things, but Conor was like, nope, these are the things I want to taste. I'm like, okay, we'll do it, but man, I mean, I'm not going to give it away.
Don't give it away.
I'm not going to give it away.
Don't give it away.
But and I can't believe, well, I don't want to say much about the distillery itself.
Yeah, I think there was a lot that we learned.
A learning curve, right?
Yeah, a lot that we learned on this podcast that we didn't know about the distillery, about the process, about how much is being produced, and there really is a lot on this one. And beside the fact that Conor's just a really great conversationalist and interesting guy to listen to.
Yeah, I mean we've had some really good shows. I'm not gonna lie. I think we've had some great shows, and I would say this one was just the conversation, and that's what it was. It wasn't really a show. It was really just getting to hang out, even though we did it virtually. I mean, we got to hang out with Conor, and it was a great show.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it.
There was a lot that I was really surprised at, including these 3 products.
Yep.
That we have on the table here. I'm not going to say what we thought about them, but I think one of the things that you all should really listen to and pay attention is the age on these, because these are non-age stated products, but we did get to hear from the master distiller himself the age coming through on this, and I think we touched a little bit on prices as well.
Yeah, we did.
So something to think about when you're listening to the podcast, because you might be as surprised as we were. Yeah,
I would have to agree with that, Matt. I mean, it was just one of those things where, I love it when we do a show and I learn something myself, because when we do research, before we do a show, we want to make sure we're on board with things and understand, who we're talking to and what we're talking about. But it's really fun. I mean, when you get surprised on a show. Yeah, I think that's the easiest way for me to say it, is that this show is kind of a surprise to me. So,
I would agree.
Yeah,
I would absolutely agree.
All right, so before we wrap it up, Matt, anything else you want to add about the episode tonight?
We're really looking forward to this one coming out on Friday. I hope you all are as well. Thought Conor O'Driscoll was a great guest to have on, and we had a really fun time chatting with him. So if you're enjoying the postcast, we hope that you tune in for the podcast, which drops every Friday on your favorite podcast list.
Drops. I like the way you said that. Drops. It makes it sound official, I like that.
Comes out.
It drops. No, it drops, man.
It'll come out Friday morning.
It drops on Friday.
On your favorite platforms.
Right.
So if you're not a subscriber, we'd love to have you subscribe, or at least just give us a download every now and then here or there. And we've got our Bourbon Life Facebook group, and also, of course, we're on Instagram.
Instagram, that's right.
Yeah, so just reach out and get in touch with us because we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, unless you're going to say bad things, please. No, I'm just kidding. We like to hear criticism as well. So if you have some suggestive criticism, we'd like to hear that. But you can email us at thebourbonlife@gmail.com. We appreciate all your support. We appreciate you guys checking out the Postcast. We appreciate you guys listening to the podcast for sure. And I'm just going to say, if you listen to this show on Friday, you're going to love it. I mean, I'm just going to put that out there. There's no ifs, ands, or like the guy that went streaking on the Super Bowl. You're just absolutely going to love it, right? I mean, you're going to have to love this episode. So check us out on Friday when it drops. I like that. And we'll see you right back here next week for another episode of the Bourbon Life Postcast.